LED boards and similar visual display systems has become the new trend in virtual marketing. And to tell us more about this digital technology, we have in the studio Fortunato Agbayani, the COO of Globaltronics Incorporated. Good morning and welcome to Daybreak.
Good morning. Okay.
Let's start with digital arts. So basically arts wherein you use digital technology.
Yes.
How vast is this now?
Well, it's growing. In the Philippines, a lot of the millennials, of course, are digital natives. So even my kids, it's like natural to them. Unlike us, we have to learn how to use the iPhone or or any other gadget that's Android based. The kids now, it's like natural for them.
Yeah, it's second nature.
Yeah,
they were born with it in their hands.
Yeah, I remember I was in a fast food last night and they were saying, hey guys, you have to talk. They have this campaign, don't use your gadgets please, and just talk. Anyway, well, digital arts is growing. In fact, in 2012, we launched the National Digital Arts Awards.
Okay.
And we had a call for entries. So from across the country, something like 200, 300 people joined in to, well, there was for motion graphic and for print.
And print.
So we have students, professionals who sent in their artwork in digital form, and the reaction was really fantastic.
When you say it's in digital form, so it's something that you'll see, you will appreciate by using a form of a tablet or a screen.
A tablet or a screen, or so there's different ways of rendering it, like what's showing now. No, these are rendered in.
This is the motion.
Yes, this is done by our creative team from Globaltronics as well. This is the National Digital Arts Awards theme it's our teaser for the 2014 National Digital Arts Awards. So this is like done by our 3D team. So, you know, it's something, well, maybe digital art is something that Filipinos would really excel in.
Why? Why do you say that?
It's something cultural. I think it's something that we have innate in the Filipino. We're a melting pot of a lot of different cultures: Spanish, Chinese, even Japanese, American, and we're quickly shifting from being a business process outsourcing that's purely voice into what we call KPOs, knowledge process outsourcing, where we outsource now digital art. And I think we take inspiration from a lot of Filipinos who have succeeded in, say, Marvel Studios. So a lot of young people are into it now. Like we were talking offline earlier, I was telling you about a young game developer, 21-year-old. And he's like from a small college in Mabalacat. And he's doing game development. He's 21 years old. And a lot younger people are doing it as well.
So I guess with all these new trends now, it seems like it's becoming second nature to everybody to somehow find their way in this digital world, so to speak. I mean, are there limitations? Do you think, will there be limitations, or it's almost like anything can actually happen?
At the end of the day, it's really the medium, how you bring it to the people. So I think right now, smartphone penetration is 5%, but that's gonna grow. They're saying that the Philippines 11.3% will grow the number of internet users, and the natural shift would be people having more smartphones. It's going to be cheaper, so a lot more people. It's going to be more accessible. So that's I think an important point in trying to bridge the gap. Well,
and with that also, there's more avenues or venues now for different types of digital artworks or something. I mean, utilizing it for different ways.
That's true. Initially, young people from the Philippines, I think even my niece uploads content to DeviantArt. It's a website. Now it's like the people who are sending digital artwork are getting younger, 13, 14. Earlier, there was a feature in Solar News, no? And it was talking about guys who have MBAs at 17. And, you know, it's really younger. It's going to be the young people. Our mean age is 22. So I think it's limitless, the possibilities.
Far away from it
exactly. So we're both like from a different generation. But the thing there is, we can learn.
Yes, there's a conference within this week.
Yes, yes, that's right. There's the 2014 Digital Asia Expo and Conference. We're going to have 9 speakers. I think 4 of them will be coming from mixture of Singapore, Taiwan.
And the theme will be?
Well, the theme is One Digital ASEAN. And the reason for that is because there's going to be ASEAN integration in 2015.
Yes.
But the thing there is, well, okay, how do we relate the National Digital Arts Awards and the Digital Asia Expo and Conference? Well, we're saying in NDAA, the National Digital Arts Awards, we're looking for young people who do not necessarily have who are not necessarily the Seans of Henry C. or something like that, to really go into digital art.
Okay.
It's a high value job. And in fact, the reason why we're giving out, well, last year we gave away 3 million in cash prizes to 16 winners. And now they have their own design studios. Some of them are bought equipment. And eventually if they come up with design studios, they get to hire more young people who are probably economically disadvantaged. And it's something, it's an opening.
Yes, and you said we Filipinos are unnatural to this kind of art. So maybe it is some way also for us to contribute to the economy.
Exactly. It's really a way of well, emancipating ourselves somehow from well, economic poverty or something like that. Now, the Digital Asia Expo is, well, the link between us trying to advocate young people going into creatives, into digital art. And this is the Digital Asia Expo and Conference going to happen May 29, 30, and 31 at SMX. Here, it's a learning experience. We're going to have ad agencies. We're going to have media agencies.
And the awards, when is the awards going to be?
Well, the awards is going to be
join? Of course, you'd have some criteria.
Yes, there's a criteria. It's going to happen on October 24 at the Lille Theater. Well, who can join? Well, students and professionals. There's two categories. There's motion graphic and print.
Okay.
But all should be rendered in digital, of course. And I think we will have more participants this year. We started early. We started the call for entries last March. And
so it's still open?
Yeah, it's going to end sometime August. So people can still join in. And it's a way of encouraging young people to go into this this particular form of, shall we say, livelihood.
Yes.
And like what I said, Filipinos have a different perspective. We're one of the happiest people in the world, and it shows. Even our creative people, it shows. And I think this is something, aside from having the English know-how, that it's also an advantage for Filipinos in the long run.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning and telling us more about digital arts and the awards and the conference that's happening this week.
Well, thank you for the opportunity. On behalf of our chairman, Mr. William Guido, we'd like to thank Solar. And thank you for having us here. Thank you for allowing us to tell the people outside about our advocacies.
Thank you so much.
All right.
That was Fortunato Agbayani of Globaltronics Incorporated.